Is preventive amputation the answer when the penis comes up? In researching the subject of male circumcision, it's clear to me that there's not one agreed upon reason for why they do this and why they encourage parents to do this in the United States. In fact, the pretexts change over the years to fit whatever disease is most feared at the time. And these different diseases function as flavor of the month. So for example, in the 70s, the pretext for the preventive amputation was penis cancer. Now it's HIV. And when the United States supports something, then it gives a certain legitimacy of it throughout the world. However, the United States is the only industrialized nation that practices non-religious male circumcision. One of the difficulties you find when researching this subject is the claim that it's not done for religious reasons in the United States. For me, that is questionable. I don't think it's casual that the country that has the most Protestants in the world is also the country that does the most male circumcisions in the world. Why could this be? As we know, Protestants do not baptize their babies because they reject the Catholic theology around infant baptism. That wasn't always the case. Many of the first Protestant denominations, like the Lutherans, the Anglicans, they did baptize their babies. But as Protestant theology has increasingly rejected Roman Catholic theology, throwing the baby out with the bathwater, defining themselves as in opposition to the Roman Catholic Church, you find ever new and increasing and expanding ways to try to incorporate the Old Testament with our current reality. I think of the popularity of soap operas that deal with the Old Testament. There's no understanding like we have in Orthodox theology of one nation, one people, one church, one family. And so there's an overwhelming tendency to turn to the Hebrew heritage as an answer. So, okay, can we leave that light on? Can we leave that light on too further? It's genital mutilation in the case of female circumcision, where the clitoris is removed. That's actually considered a crime in the United States. So in the United States spends millions of dollars trying to prevent this in Africa, but nobody seems to stand up for the rights of men. And as a sexual organ that's forcefully removed without anesthetic, where the baby bleeds and screams, it could absolutely be one of these special biological events that German New Medicine talks about.